Today we're finally gonna pull all the stuff out of the garden and get it ready to get tilled. I really am embarrassed of this garden. So the first year I planted a garden, I did most of it by seeds that I had started, and I tilled it up kind of well, and then the weeds took over, and it produced really well, but the weeds were really bad. So then last year our tiller broke before we got started, and we borrowed a tiller to get it tilled up the first time. So this year we do not have a tiller, and it's completely fenced off garden. And again, last year the weeds took over like crazy. So this year what we're going to do is pull the ends off the garden and then have our neighbor come over with his tractor and do it. But when it froze last year, I just left the garden and didn't come back to it at all. So today we have to face this and tackle this job. So these two ends here are gonna have to come off, and back there is where the okra is. And then that way he can run through with his tractor straight on through. There's a few things in here that I do want to keep. So we have strawberries over here. This is the strawberries that I would like to keep. And I know they spread out further. So I was hoping before he tilled, I could find the baby plants and transplant those before he went through the rest of it. Also, I am brand new to having a garden. This will be the third year I've had one. And so I just kind of wing it the whole time. But here's the okra. And I used that to shade the pepper plants. And I do that because it grows really fast. It's really easy to grow, except for the problem is I don't have enough people that like okra. And as you can see, I left a ton of it. And the pepper plants mostly did well. Some of them froze on there, but most of them we got off of there. And then the marigold plants, I'm trying to pull some of the seeds off before I pull them out, because I don't want too many to volunteer up in the garden themselves right now. And right here is where I put down wood chips on the pathways just to make it easier to walk on. And then there towards the end is where the grass just grew too bad. All right, over here, what I want you to do is pull these off. Can you do that? And put them in that bucket. Pull all of them off and drop them in. Are you done already? All right, so we got everything out of there that is not plant material. The rest of that he can till up with the tractor, and he'll probably do that in the next couple of weeks or so. And then we'll get all the trash hauled off and all the brush that was in there. So we got mostly everything that's not plants out of there. The okra, I'm not sure that I really want him plowing that into the ground in case it reseeds. I don't want that much okra in the ground, so I might have to pull that out yet still. I did pull out all of the marigolds that I could. They're giant marigolds, and I get all of my seeds from the Little Shop of Seeds online. And I bought a couple packets of these a couple years ago, and I have had more seeds than I can keep up with. And I'll show you why I wanted as many as I can pulled out of there. So these are the seeds that I pulled off of the few plants that were left in there. And this is one flower. Has that many seeds. So this is enough to do an entire field of these marigolds, and they get to be in about 3 to 4 feet high. Do it again.
Not time.
Loud.
You say not time.